let's talk about building a multi-generational network. This is a really important one too, because networking is the game, especially with job search, right? We know this, especially with older workers. Okay, if you're an older worker, you need to leverage your network. But let's talk about a multi-generational network, right? So again, we want to get in the room with younger professionals, right? Not just people that look like us, okay? That's one of the reasons why Frisco Connect, great room, great resource. But listen, it's an echo chamber. It's an echo chamber of a lot of negativity, actually.
Can be, yeah.
Can be, right? Oh, woe is me.
Yep.
Right? But I want you to get in the room with younger professionals. Stop trying to compete with them. I want you to start trying to collaborate with them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Like, we don't need to just be, try to compete with them all the time. Collaboration is the way to get ahead, guys. That's the way to get to where you want to go faster.
That can be part of your continual learning process.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah, you're going to learn from them. Absolutely. You're going to learn from the younger generation. They're going to show you stuff. You're going to be like, oh, wow, what is that? Oh, that was so cool, right? This tool, that tool, right? You're going to learn.
Mm-hmm.
So I want you to start getting in the room with younger professionals, right? So you can start learning from them and start to collaborate with them. Offer mentorship to them. Trust me, you have that wisdom, right? You have something that you can offer them. So, but stay open to reverse mentorship where they sharpen you. Iron sharpens iron, right?
Yep. Yeah, where you're learning from them.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I think that a lot of the folks that have problems or could have problems with ageism, they have this, when you've been there and done that, right? We talked about that at the beginning. There's some advantages to that, but there's disadvantages in that part of your attitude is like, what is this person going to teach me? Or I have more experience. I have more experience in my pinky than this person who's hiring me.
This young buck.
The person interviewing me. What do they know? I got 20 years on them, right? And some of that can come out.
Oh yeah, it does.
Unintentionally.
It does.
But it still comes out.
100%.
So you have to be cautious of that and just, mentally prepare yourself that may be the reality.
Yeah, this young buck might run circles around you.
Right?
How about that? Okay, this young buck has a lot of value too. They're fast, they're quick, they're adaptable. They're the opposite of all the stuff we're talking about. However, what do they lack? Wisdom,
experience,
structure,
patience.
Like, okay, so you need to offer mentorship for them, leadership, right? There's a lot of things that they don't have.
Yeah.
And so offer mentorship because they want those things. They want to be patient. They want to be wise. They want to be a leader. They don't know how to do that yet. And you can give them the wisdom for that. You can mentor them, but stay open to a reverse mentorship where they're going to show you, hey, here's this tool. Here's this technology. Let me show you how to use this. Let me show you how to be fast and adaptable and bop, 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 bop. Now you got a superpower. Mm-hmm. You put the two together, man.
I think that comes out in management a lot, right? When you look at young management and older management or experience, let's call it experience management.
No, you call them old, dusty, crusty, musty. No, I'm just kidding.
Right. I mean,
I'm just messing.
So there's those nuances, right? The inexperienced managers are going to have to learn some lessons, and hopefully not the hard way, but they're going to have to learn those lessons, right, on how to be a good manager. And I'm not saying every person with experience, right, in management is a good manager. Not at all. But they have at least the experience of having seen how things work and don't work, right? And so, again, it's about being able to leverage that, but approach it with an open mind. I mean, I think that's the main thing, right?
Yeah.
As much as you want the other people to be open-minded about you, you need to be open-minded.
Absolutely. The next thing I would say to do is to get involved in some groups, okay? LinkedIn groups, alumni networks, Slack groups, communities, right? You need to get involved in these groups where, again, it's not an echo chamber. It's not just people that look like you, but Maybe there's some younger blood in their multi-generational networks, guys.